Commenting with Google Plus sucks. But commenting with Reddit is awesome. So head on over to Reddit and leave a comment on this video. And as always, thanks so much for watching. Hey there! You're watching the Jessa channel on YouTube. I'm Jessa, and today I am here for more Acanthop Isle. We are in part 2 of decorating the corner bank. The reason why I'm here out in the neighborhood is because I wanted to show you who's going to be buying the bank and what his other sort of roles are. And as we zoom in, that ocean sound, by the way, if you don't know this, for those of you who have not played The Sim 2 or have not really decorated your hoods, that ocean sound that we were hearing that was so cool is from these wave features. And you can see as I move closer to it. That's neat. I have to admit that one of the places where I think Maxis did a great job. Choo-choo train! Oh. That's the in train coming from nowhere going to the mainland. I've shown many of you guys this before. Pardon the lag while we scroll out here for the first time. That happens every time I scroll out for the first time. But the nowhere train is literally coming from nowhere, as you can see. That messes with your head, huh? And here's an existential question for you. What happens when you look over the edge of a sim world? Oh, nothing! Goes down forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever. Nightmares. Okay. Back to Acanthop. So, anyway, I was saying that one of the places where Maxis has really knocked the ball out of the park is with the hood. You know, if you take the time to really decorate your hood and pay attention to things, which is why I show you so much about hood decoration, and I have tutorials up on my channel if you'd like to check those out. In any case, I recommend that taking time to decorate your hood is really worth the investment. It really, for me, makes it much more exciting to play the game. Now, this is the pet store, and you can see over here that there is letters up here. These are actually lights. They're part of a letter set that I'll show you when we get into the bank. And I have a little problem, which I'm going to show you here from the hood view, which is one of the reasons why we're starting here in the hood view. This is the corner bank. And I have worked on decorating it a bit, and then we're going to finish up, add some finishing touches. I have the letters up on the bank, and you'll see when we go in the lot, but they're not showing up from neighborhood view, and I'm not sure why that is. Hopefully I'll be able to fix that. In the meantime, we're going to go over here to Giles' house. This is the house of Giles Markath. He is a single elderly gentleman. I like to think of him as a retired free roamer, motorcyclist type of dude who spent a lot of time traveling, going to wonderful countries, South America, that kind of thing. So I feel like he spent a lot of time in South America. I have no idea why. If there is a South America in Simland, who knows? Anyway, so I feel like he's an interesting person to run the bank, but he's also got a very particular side. Straight-laced, I guess, or perhaps someone who'd be trusted with a good amount of money. That's the best way to put it. So I'm heading into his lot because we're going to buy the bank, and then we're going to send him over there and finish up decorating. I find that I don't really like decorating without a sim on the lot because there's so many things that you can't do, such as turn the lights on and off and that kind of thing. So once we get to the play testing stage, which we are about to enter, then we'll be able to have him be in the lot to make important changes. So anyway, he's on the phone, which happens to be outside his house, his empty house. Giles is a home which is going to take a long time for me to decorate, so I've put it off. All I did was take out all the furniture that was in here. This is a lot that was is really, really well done from Mod The Sims, and I'll show it to you from the outside so you can look for it over there. I liked it because it's of its structure. This is a 1x2 lot, and as you well know, I very much enjoy small lots. And so I put these down, and this whole area here, and this area, this part of Acanthop that we're in is called Old Town. And so I consider this to be the Old Town neighborhood, which basically consists of this street and this hotel over here. And then as we round the corner, over here, we start to head into the farmland area. And of course, in my imagination, these areas in a real neighborhood, a real town would be much farther apart. But because we're working with a computer game and limited computer resources, I build things very closely. So anyway, this is Old Town, part of Akanthop, and this is Giles' home, which he is a nice home, and he lives there just by himself. Hopefully we'll be able to get him a romance. I'm hoping that Giles will be, if not gay, at least bisexual. Because I feel like he's very open to all different types of experiences. Not a closed-minded dude. Not closed-minded at all. So anyway, this is his home. Beautiful. And I love it down here. When this lot was originally decorated, and this lot next door, for example, over here, that my mouse is pointing at, is already decorated, or still decorated, I should say. But this was the servants' quarters down here, complete with like a little sitting room for the house servants, the house staff, I should say. Anyway, so I don't know what he's going to do with all that room. But let's go over. I just slapped a phone outside so that Giles could just make this call to purchase this community lot. So let's have him do that.
¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué coisa?
I just laugh because the Sims just sound so amusing. So I have renamed the lot the Corner Bank. And that bank is a good chunk of money, $126,015. He's using funds that were given to him by the founding elder council is what I'm saying in my head. But it actually, the funds actually came from a Sim that I use, that I've talked about before, who's nothing but a placeholder Sim. His only job is to receive taxes and pay out monies for buying city buildings and things like that. And that's something I learned a long time ago, a great technique for accepting money, that kind of stuff. So over here is the Corner Bank, and it's really nice. Another thing that I enjoy about my neighborhood is imagining the Sim walking to work. Now, Giles does not have a car. Unfortunately, there's no such thing as a Sim motorcycle in The Sims 2. That's not something that comes around until The Sims 3. So I like to think my Sims walk most places. But Giles would walk over here to this tea and coffee shop perhaps and have some coffee or tea and then head on into work. Let's send him to work now. They're offering him an opportunity to drive, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a car. Nope. Oh, I know. I'm silly. Taxi. But yeah, let's try that again. I'm going to have him walk. Get his exercise. And let's have him scoot off to the Corner Bank. I will see you there on the other side. And we arrive. And Giles is going to, I'm going to cancel his action and take him out of, because he's trying to browse his own bank. I'm going to turn his autonomy off here using the autonomy controller by Pescado. And I'm going to move Giles over here. I'm going to teleport him over here for just a minute so I can get him out of the way and show you all. Good boy, Giles. Now you just stand there by the weirdly shaped fire hydrant, which, by the way, interesting little thing. This is the Maxis fire hydrant that comes with the game. Don't disappear on me now. Come on. There you go. And somebody at Maxis screwed up because I don't know if I can show you. If you can see that, the fire hydrant is floating about I don't know, a foot off the ground or whatever that is. And that's how all the fire hydrants that are in the Deco catalog look. Somebody did not pay attention there at Maxis and kind of screwed up. Okay, so anyway, actually, let me show you the whole bank overview first. So you'll remember in part 1 that this was a diner, and I tore it out. And it was a beautifully done diner by Plastic Box. And I added in this little back room, which was an open porch patio area. And I went ahead and decorated most of the inside of this, partly because it's a somewhat tedious job and something that would not make a good episode. But I'm going to show you what I've done, and we'll finish up the little points of decorating this. First of all, let's turn the lights on. I do like to have the lights on at night. I mean, during the day. I know what time it is. Okay, let's turn on all those lights, and then I'm gonna, oh, this one here, there we go. These lights are a little finicky. I'm gonna turn off this one during the day so I don't get that glare. Okay, so this is basically the bank, and I'll show you what it is I'm thinking of doing here. Now you'll see, first of all, that over here in the shopping area, I'm going to show you all the fun things about how I run a bank in Akanthop. And once again, I appreciate your comments, and let me know how you might run a bank in your Sims hood. And you can leave comments. You'll notice that the comments are disabled on my videos now. That's because comments are now, people are heading on over to Reddit, because I do not like Google Plus at all, and I have decided to not stress myself out by using it. So on Reddit at reddit.com/r/the Jessa channel, you can hang out with me, and also you can leave comments on this video. In any case, I'd like you to tell me in the comments how you might run a bank in The Sims 2. I'd like to know that very much. And also, let me show you how I do it. So you'll see these purple things here. These are OMSPs. I'm going to make these disappear in a little bit using my OMSP controller over here, but I want you to see how I did this. For those of you who have played OFB, Open for Business, the expansion pack, which allows Simmers to have businesses in their hoods, you will know that one of the frustrating things about it is a bad programming error on Maxis's part here. That means that when you put something on a, this is a display stand, and a Sim tries to restock it, sometimes the restocking sign will show up over here in the corner where Giles is standing, instead of showing up where it's supposed to be on the display shelf here. So my solution to getting around that for the last number of years has been to put the product that I want for sale on an OMSP. And that also frees me up to put things on these display shelves in whatever configuration I like, as opposed to just where the slots are, where the shelf would automatically put something. So that's why I do it that way. So that's why there's OMSPs here. So this is what I sell at the bank. I sell coins. These are actually investment coins. I will show you where they're from. This is a neat little coin system. It's available at Mod The Sims, if I'm not mistaken. I'm almost positive that's where I got it from. There's a Simmer there called Worship Forever 0227, and he also does Christian themed things. I have a couple of things that I have in Akanthop's church, and he has this investment set. So if a Sim buys these silver coins, then you can simply put them out on the Sim's lot, and over time the value will go up, and then you can sell it for more simoleons than what they paid for it. So it's an investing tool. So I use these in my bank, and the Sims come in and buy these. There are a stack of coins. There are these silver bars. These are fun. These are piggy banks for kids. And, well, they're for anyone, but I intend to have them be little gifts for kids to teach them, a place where they can put their I'm forgetting the word for it. Allowance money. That's the word. Anyway, so these little, I just realized that one of my little pigs is kind of low down on the ground there. Hey, little pig. That needs to go up one notch. And, yep, there. And let me put this back. About like that. Let me snap objects to grid on. There we go. So these piggy banks actually do work, allow you as your sim to put money in them because they're out here. I'm not going to get that. Let me show you by taking one out of the. Let's see if they'll work here. They are in decorative statues. Just an odd place for them to be, but there it is. These piggy banks are from a modder who was around in the early days of Sims modding, called PC Sims Mods. And they're still available at the graveyard. No. Unfortunately, it's not giving me the little opportunity, but when you put these on a residential lot and a kid uses them, they get an opportunity to put money in them, basically, and just save up, and they gain a little interest as well. These wallets are the same way as well, and they just allow you to put money in them, and you can actually see if you zoom in that there's some simoleons in here. And then also over here we have some higher priced silver and some gold bars, which are also available from PC Sims over at the Sims 2 graveyard. And Google that and you'll get to the PC Sims. I think it's called PC Sims mod board. The other thing that I have here at the bank are some safes. This looks like a microwave, but it's actually a safe. As well as here, there's a little safe here that when you're on a residential lot, you'll be able to put your money in. And over here are two safes as well, which are going to be for sale. So all the banking themed things. There's also a beautiful little silver coin here that I'm going to set for sale. I didn't see it in my calendar, in my catalog until it was too late, so I just put one out here behind the fax machine. And you might be saying, there's a fax machine? Yes, there's a fax machine. This is a fax machine also by PC Sims mod board, PC Sims. And it allows you to send a fax to anyone. So I'll show you how that works when we get to the playtesting stage. Over here, it's a simple bathroom, and then the safe deposit boxes. And this is just purely for decoration. I'm not going to bother trying to sell safe deposit boxes or anything like that. That would be neat if I could, but unfortunately I don't know a way to do that. If you do, let me know in the comments over at Reddit. And it's just a simple, cashier station. And finally, the bank manager's office. And this is where if I feel like if I have a story where I want a sim to borrow money from the bank, I may have that sim come in here and talk with the bank manager and take pictures of that and put that up. I used to keep a entire storybook of my hood, but in any case, I might do a video of that or something like that. A lot of this is for story's sake, I suppose. The bank manager, for example, I can have Giles sit here and do things to earn money while the bank is open. For example, I can have him do work at home, for example, and write stories on things. And at that way, he will also gain cooking points. Now, you might be saying this is not available on the normal Sims computer that I have, and that's true. This is Monique's computer. One of the many things that it allows you to do is to earn money on the computer, do homework, shop online. It's an amazing tool. It's available from Mod The Sims. Anyway, so I could have Guile sit down here and just write articles, and that would be to me as if he's working in the bank. So this is the bank manager's office. Back here is just a little place with some flowers and whatnot. Part of the reason why this is here is that it's pretty, but also because I can't take walls any closer to the edge of the lot than here. That's just a game limitation, an annoying game limitation. This is a little play area if you happen to bring your kids to the bank and you need to, or if you yourself are playful, and you want to be able to, and I just thought of something. I have a feeling that my clever little idea may not work. And we'll have to change it out if it doesn't. Because I have a feeling that Sims can't walk outside this area here. Even though there's a sidewalk here, it's not on the lot, and so I have a feeling that Sims can't get to this area. In fact, I don't have a feeling, I know it. So I'll make a change here and put where my mouse is right here. I will put some stairs in just a minute. So I think I've talked enough about how I plan to run the bank. This, by the way, is Christian Love's wallet token controller. I love it. And it allows me to send money back and forth. Very important thing to have in a bank And also it happens to be a decorative object as well too. So I'm going to, first of all, most important thing to do is to turn off, close the business so that no one shows up to it. And then let me just think for a minute as to what's the most important thing to do. I think it'll be the letters up here to get these to show up in the neighborhood view, which is really important. I have taken the time to raise these letters to the top of the roof line here. And once again, these letters are from, I've shown you guys this before. I will show you again. Let's grab one here using the eyedropper tool, a handy tool. And these letters are by Atavera, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. By Atavera at Mod The Sims. So just search for alphabet letters there, or alphabet lights. They're also in the lighting section because they are lights. I'll show you. See? Bright lights that shine out in the night and say, come give us your money. So I'm going to go out to the neighborhood view and see if that's made our lights, our little letters show up from the neighborhood view, because these letters make a neighborhood. They really do. Because just like in, our lives, when we look out, there's signs on top of buildings, there's signs everywhere. So, it really is neat to be looking out from a Sim's window and see the bank across the way. And you can see that it's the bank because there's a sign there. So I'm going to go out into the neighborhood view and I'll catch you on the other side. Okay, here we are outside of Giles' house. And tell me, by the way, in your country or in your way of speaking, oh, that's not going to work. It's kind of cut off, getting a partial bank look. I'm having a hard time with these letters. They work really well on top of the pet store. So I have one more idea that may help me be able to fix these fix these letters. Let's go back in and I will see you on the other side. But before I do that, I was going to say, let me know if in your country you pronounce it Giles or Giles. That's what I want to know. So let me know in the comment section at Reddit. I'll see you on the other side. I'm going to go back into the bank now and see you there. Okay, and here is Giles sitting outside the bank, and our letters are still a problem. So I'm going to take the time to try an idea to fix those after I finish the episode, and I'll let you know in the next episode whether it worked or not, or what I did to fix the problem. But in the meantime, let's head on in here, and first of all, let me show you a neat trick with OMSPs, which is what these purple things are, which are allowing me to put things on them. And this is the OMSP controller. It's available from Feenwald, FEENWALD.com. And I'm going to make all these OMSPs invisible. And yeah, that is a very neat little thing. Trust me. When you have a lot of OMSPs someplace, to have to individually click each one of them and make them invisible is a painful process. I don't recommend it. Okay, let's see what else needs to be done here. This chair is misbehaving. And unfortunately, I tried to set this up. It's not on the grid. So I may have to break and put it on a grid. I may have to just give up and accede to the grid. I didn't really want this chair here because it's not, it's not the best place for it, but let's see. There we go. So now I'm going to take it off the grid. Snap objects to grid off. And I'm going to move this over this way and hope I don't screw up the chair. Actually, come to think of it, now that I think about it, I don't think I need a chair for that, because let me show you how the fax works. Let's have Giles come in here and let's send a fax. Old Sims, elderly Sims take forever to get anywhere. Old Sims and lazy young adult Sims. So he's going to push a button here. The fax opens up. The animations aren't the great, but goodness knows I don't care. And then he waits for a moment to see if the fax is centered right, and then he picks the person he's going to send it to. Let's send it to... Let's send it to Little Willie. Here we go. Then he'll do another look again, another animation, and that's it. And at this point, all that means is that William now has an item in his inventory over here. And the next time we go into Little Willie's lot, he'll have a fax in there. And it's something that he can pick it up, I believe, read it, and possibly put it up in a frame somewhere. But it's just a neat little fun tool for storytelling purposes. Now, let's go ahead and mark everything for sale. Now, I'm going to start everything at average just because I don't want to have the sales people have to work quite so hard. So we'll start at average and build up some loyalty with customers, and then we'll go in and raise the price because, you know, it's a bank, not a charity. We're here to make dough. And I'm marking everything for sale. Once I mark it for sale, I can then all at once change the price of everything, or change the price of everything. If I weren't using OMSPs and this was sitting right on this display case, these items, I could then click on the display case and mark everything for sale. It's telling me that there are no contents to mark for sale because there's literally nothing on that display case as everything is sitting on an OMSP. But doing it this way, as you can see, is a minor little thing. And after I've marked everything for sale, I will be able to then change the price all at once on everything. Marking these all for sale at average price. And don't forget to mark our little coin here for sale. And I think that's it for sale in this lot. Okay. So now, at this point, we need to hire some people. I just realized I forgot. I laugh. I laugh at my folly. I forgot a phone. I think I'm going to give Giles a... There's a phone if I have it here. If it's set to show up in community lots, which it looks like it isn't. That's the problem with custom content. Sometimes the creator forgets, frequently the creator forgets to set it to go into, be available in a custom community lot. There is a program to fix that, by the way. It is called the Sims 2 Categorizer. It's a very handy program, and I highly recommend you go and snag a copy before the Sims 2 Wardrobe site eventually comes down. But it's at Sims 2 Wardrobe. Google that because I don't remember the site name, the domain name. Sims 2 Wardrobe. It's something like Paladin or something like that. But anyway, okay, phone here. Let's head on over here and hire a person to run the cash register. Now, we could have Giles just run it himself, but he's a man of thought, not action. He's like, I'm way above standing at a... let's hire some employees for this lot. Stop, Giles. That's disgusting. Use a Kleenex.
Che molla mesito. Volvisi di shampoo varianto.
I want to get a close-up of Giles' rings if I can. Okay, so we're getting kind of tight on people that we can hire, so I'm going to have to do a live simming session pretty soon in which you guys give me Sims, and I make some more Sims for Akanthop because I really am running out of Sims. Cinna owns the pet store. Colin is now hired at the new Blue Pear Cafe. Deva is a business owner. Aline owns the orphanage. Fitzgerald is the local physician. Hazel owns the... Hazel could work at the bank. Has she got a sales? Oh, she has. She's got a silver sales badge. Has she got a cash register badge? No, that's sewing. Hunter is already employed, but I might hire him anyway. No, actually, I won't. He's hired at a business. Idris is working 2 different jobs. Let's see here. Kathy. Everybody remembers Kathy. She's one of our favorite Sims. Lex is the mail carrier. Lucy would be perfect for this, now that I think about it. She hasn't got a cash register badge, but heck, time to get one. Let's hire her. This means, though, that she has to make a long trip. You don't say. You know, I wonder if I can get him to do something that will hold up his hands, like primp. I don't remember what the requirements are for getting a sim to primp. Gussy up? No, that's my plugin. Let's see. Primp. Here we go. There we go. I love the primp interaction, but it will allow you to see his cool rings. Whoops. One of the rings comes with the outfit, and the other one is a fantastic a red ring from Adele. No, I take that back. Not Adele. IKEA, Gania. And this ring here, corner ring, but this is the type of dude that he is. I may have to get him where he even has like a kind of... He has a tattoo. That comes with the outfit, so... As soon as he takes it off, his magic tattoo will disappear. So let me head on out and fix this problem here with the swing set. But first, before I do that, let me see if it's really a problem. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, you're a good-looking dude. Yep, it's a problem. So I'm going to pause again, fix this, and then I'll show you my solution for the problem. And there you go. So this is a stair set here, which should allow Giles to get to the swing. Let's test it out and see. Yep. And this is a neat feature for the bank manager's office. He gets a nice view. So that means that this sort of open fence thing that I have here is purely decorative. Just adds a nice little look, though. You like that, Giles? I love this game. And that's how you bless the bank. So in the next episode, I'm going to come back to the bank and show you now how it works. And basically, it's very simple. I mean, you basically have Sims come in and buy things, but I'll show you how it works and how everything goes into the Sims inventory. So we'll have a first day at the bank. I want to thank you as always for watching. If you enjoyed what you saw, please hit the thumbs up button below and encourage me. And if you loved what you saw, join the ever-growing party and subscribe. I'll see you back here in Akenthop, outside the bank, Le Bank, the corner bank, in the next episode. As always, thank you so much for watching. Get every new Jessa channel video right in your email inbox. Subscribe, then from your YouTube homepage, click Manage Subscriptions, then check Email with new uploads. And thanks for watching.